Oh, shit.
Oh, and also, Travis, while I'm remembering, at the end of the show, when Rim yells, good night, you got to say, see ya. And then I'll be like, boosh. Because you're filling in. You're definitely not main host tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Even
Do
though
not
we're just
do it how I did it last week.
Yeah, Tanks didn't get the memo. That was our bad.
well, we'll see. I mean, I've got a lot of Jameson here, so I'll try to remember that.
Nice.
Okay.
You probably won't, and we'll just start like screaming at you at the end. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it, goddammit. Fuck, you ruined everything.
The show will never see the light of day.
No.
Oh.
I quit. Fuck all you guys. All right. This
This is it. The end of TRDS.
Get the thing.
Did I have to get on
How many
payroll?
episodes did we make it, Rim?
Not yet. You got to do 2 episodes for getting payroll. This is 169.
Okay, this is my
baby.
second one then.
Oh, it is.
Oh.
It is your second one. That's right. So, yeah, you're getting on payroll.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
look at
hook
Adam.
me up with that payroll.
All right. We'll talk to Mr. Dickman when I see him again.
I'll
Yeah.
come up with a thinking with your Dickman.
Come up with a celebrity that we can roast. I heard a podcast do that once. I'd like to try it.
They have to be dead, though.
Well, we're doing something different. We're not ripping anybody off. This is an
all right.
original idea.
All right. Have you heard of a guy named Gary Busey? He's an easy one.
Yeah, I love that.
We
guy.
could do
I get
Carl
him and-
Schultz.
the Peanuts guy.
Yep.
Yeah. I get Gary
He's worth
Busey,
$38 million.
Gary Busey, and Nick Nolte. I get them confused all the time. I can't.
Yeah,
tell
that's
who's who.
easy.
Yeah, it's weird. Oh, whoops. All right. I mean, shit. You guys ready? Because I'm just ready to rock and roll. Let's fucking get in there.
I forgot to take. I'm a mess. I didn't take my Adderall, and I left my weed downstairs.
Do you want to take your Adderall now?
Well, I'd have to get up. I'd be pretty winded.
You could snort it.
I ate a really good last meal because of our summit that we're going to talk about.
Our summit. All right. All right. I got you. All right.
Our meeting of the bellies.
Yeah. And Tanks, we'll get to you in the first part of the show, so you hang tight, and I'll bring you in. All right, buddy? Yes. Adam, nice to see you, bud. I like the hat. We got to chat again soon. All right. Let's get the hell. Don't mind my super stupid intro. You know what? I get embarrassed now when we have guests who are. All right. Randy.
I like your intro.
Thanks, buddy.
It's rad.
Randy, what are you doing? I need you to look at me. I need that reassurance. It's weird right now. Thanks, buddy. Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 169 of the Rich Dickman Show, the podcast that's slightly better than mediocre. 169. That's 100 off the sexy number. It's kind of the same number, isn't it, Randy? You got a 1 in front of it. Anyways, Rem and Randy, the Pussy Founders, we're coming at you tonight. We're going to kick some ass. Let's do it, Randy. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, man. Yeah, what's the square root of 69, Rim?
3.14.
No, 8 something. It's like 8.67.
8.6. Okay,
Get it?
cool. Yeah. 8
something.
8
Yep.
something. Oh,
It's
Jesus
totally
Christ.
420.
Yeah. There he is. We have a guest tonight, Randy. It is from the wonderful podcast called the Roast Mortem Cast. I'm doing this all weird, Travis. I'm so sorry, but it's our man Travis. Welcome back to the show. It's good to talk to you, pal. What's new?
Hello. Yeah, great to be back. Great to be back on the show. Been listening. First off, I got to say congratulations, Randy, for
Yes.
marrying Rem. Actually, Connecticut, I think, was the first state where you can legally do that, right?
Hell yeah. See,
Yeah.
everyone thinks I'm nuts, but I live in the most progressive state there. Well, not really. I think Oregon has his B, but we were first.
Yeah, no, but congrats, Randy. I'm doing all right. I'm just living out in Antifaville. Having a good
Perfect.
time.
Love it. That's awesome. I have so many more questions. But first of all, I would like to say, Travis, all right, as all guests on the Rich Dickman Show will be and have been, you were invited to Randy's wedding. All right, you can be my +1 if I need to, but you are certainly invited. I can get you all the details once I find out, but it's in November. I know that.
Can I bring like a +3? Is that all right? Oh,
No, it's fine.
You guys have an
Yeah.
open bar?
I think so. I'm not actually sure what they're planning, but you're certainly invited with as many.
We're renting a cabin, and you can sleep outside under the stars. Bring a tent.
You get a camper.
There's 4 acres, so bring a tent, and you're welcome to stay on the land.
Amongst the
Tauntaun
wolves.
bear. The
Yeah.
wolves.
Yeah, it's really the meese you got to worry about. Isn't that plural for moose? That's what Kristen said.
The Mises. Yeah. Yep. All right. Travis.
Yeah.
Meese.
So I'm doing all right. I'm excited to be on the show. Yeah. We got some big news, but big joint podcast news going on here. A little
yeah.
gather around the water cooler.
This is super
Oh, yeah.
exciting, and I'm mostly excited about it because Randy has finally taken the title that he's been given so many episodes ago, and he's actually producing. It's amazing. So thank you, Randy, for getting into this.
What?
Yeah. What?
What did
when
I
you-
do?
You know.
No, I just thought Travis was cool because, like, we're both we talked to each other on Twitter.
No,
I went
it's
back
'cause
and
you wanted to
forth,
eat
and I
shrimp out
talked
of your
to
belly
him,
button.
and I'm not opposed.
Still there in our plans. That's totally fine. That's
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
approved.
Well, what
Can I do
else?
mushrooms first?
You can do whatever you want in Oregon, right?
Oh,
Yeah. I'm on every single drug right now.
Fantastic. That's
Oh, yeah?
beautiful. Yes. You see the legs hanging behind
I'm
him.
happy
of
for
course.
you.
He's on drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are real, by the way. Those are human legs I've propped up behind me.
I love it. I wouldn't expect anything
Buffalo
less.
fucking Bill here.
Yeah. Well, hey,
Puts the lotion on its skin.
you two, let's get
else
into
gets
it.
the hose again.
Let's talk about this big idea because I don't even know the full details here. Let's make the announcement.
Randy, it's your show. Go ahead and announce it, man.
Okay, well, this is kind of a little grandbaby of Twitter. We went back and forth, and Travis mentioned the idea of maybe doing a little Biggest Loser between the podcasts. And I said we should do it percentage of total body weight because, like, I'm a big guy. I can drop a lot of pounds real quick.
Yeah.
Like I've done it before to win a contest. So I'll definitely do that, and I'll probably get put on more amphetamines for sure.
We don't want that.
And I'm probably looking at lap band surgery. But I am going to win this contest in the honor of Mr. Rich Dickman. And Travis, I will crush you like a grape.
Listen here, brother. Roast Mortem Cast, brother. I'm coming for you. I'm going to lose so many weights. I'm going to get like basically it's my belly is a can of beans and you're a hobo that's about to eat it.
Yeah.
Is that
No,
intimidating?
you're going to go to a
Yeah.
pawn shop and get back the weights you lost. So I fucked that one up too. Never mind. So is it? So it's just you two? Is it both shows? I need to know if I'm losing weight too because I'm not prepared.
Well, I
ahead.
tried to get Matt involved from NFHC,
Yeah.
and he said no thanks.
No, they're already
So,
losers, so they can't be a Biggest Loser.
Well, they're cowards. They're cowards.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's a bit bold to say. I wouldn't say cowards, but I would say challenge disadvantaged.
Biggest losers.
They don't like challenge.
You know, I heard you were on the show. You were trying to lose some weight. I actually just started doing keto about a month ago. I've already dropped 25 pounds.
Wow.
But we'll start.
Damn.
We'll start right now, and take it from here. I mean, what our end date could be? What are you getting a suit? You getting fitted for a suit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, November. First week of November.
All right.
So-
So that's when the competition ends, man. That'll be our cutoff.
Oh, I'm not allowed to do any podcasts during the vacation. Apparently.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're
Or
allowed to do
during the wedding.
podcasts? Nobody wants to listen to a solo show, Kristen. What the hell are you doing? You can't. No.
Yeah.
Whoa. No.
Yeah,
She got the finger
She's
going.
really serious about this.
Yeah. Well, let me
She's
tell you
making
something,
noise too.
brother. I just planned my vacation for next month, and I will be doing 2 shows the week before so I can get it in. Okay?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
That's the roast mortem way. We got them all in the can.
Yeah.
It's got a
Yeah.
backlog.
I like
you have a
that.
producer though. We have Rim. Rim does it all.
You guys
yeah.
got the dick.
No,
man.
I like that you have a producer. It's fancy.
We have okay. All right, so we have the biggest loser between Roast Mortem Cast, Rich Dickman Show, Randy versus Travis. Like the other guys are super skinny. Right? There's not much to lose there. I could lose 10 pounds. I don't know if that's enough. Yeah. All right. But
Yeah.
we can
Well,
do,
that's why we do percentage of body weight.
yeah. All right. So I think our recording schedules are off a little bit here, Randy. So I mean, if we're going to do updates on shows, I mean, how are we going to coordinate this one? I love producing and creating right on air live like this. This is great.
Yeah, so we can just we'll figure that out.
Okay.
Rim. Like it's
All
not a
right,
big
all
deal.
right, all
Like
right.
yeah, the logistics will work themselves out. We just got to manifest it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manifest
can I
it.
get in
Pull
on
that
this?
reality towards us.
As I
Because
said,
everything is happening at every second. So we just gotta pull towards that timeline.
as I said, we're both husky boys, and we're just gonna turn to Dobermans, which
Okay.
don't have tails, and they're mean. And apparently, their brains grow too big inside their skull, and they get aggressive, and they have to be put down.
Is that what happened?
Hey, can I
Oh.
get in on this?
Who the hell is that?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's me, Adam
shit,
from
it's-
Houston.
It's Adam from
I'll let
Houston
you
dropping
boy.
in. Now I got to fucking edit. Okay.
Yeah, I fucking hacked the system and hopped in. I want to get in on that.
All right. What? What do you want,
Okay.
Adam? Jesus.
The weight loss
Oh!
loss contest. I'm coming in with a steel chair.
Oh, dude!
Wait, a
from
steel
the
wheelchair?
rafters.
A run-in. Oh my god, this is for a champion. We got to get a championship belt for this.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
my
what has to
podcast has
happen.
never been involved in any contests. Look, Cripple Jesus isn't always the most competitive person, so unless it's gambling, man, try to gamble with that dude.
We
But
can make this gambling.
Anyways, can I get in on this? Yes or no?
You want?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Anyway,
And-
anyway,
And we'll
mute
figure
myself.
out a way to get a championship belt. We'll crowdfund source it or something, or I'll just buy it.
Adam can
Because
just
I'm
make
bad with
it.
money.
Adam's a metal guy. He can make metal belts. I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Hell
look
yeah.
at this.
Hell
We're
yeah.
like Travis. You show up one week and we just solve all the world's problems. This is amazing. I can't believe this is.
I
happening.
mean, I mean, it's gonna be bigger than Survivor, or I guess The Biggest Loser, because that's already
Yeah.
a thing on TV.
no.
But this is gonna be bigger than it.
What if? Okay, here spitballing on the air again. What if you guys like film yourselves every so often, like doing something, and then Cody gets in there with his amazing editing skills. We make like a video out of this. We make a whole fucking deal out of this.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Randy,
Oh wait. So should we just?
I got real choked up, but I would like to interject.
Yeah.
I'll join a fucking CrossFit gym. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you're going that hard, dude?
All right.
You're going that hard, man?
Dude. I'm gonna fucking win this thing for Mr. Rich Dickman.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm a rowing boy, dude. I'm just sitting in my living room rowing, going nowhere. You're gonna be lifting tires? All right, I'll row more tires than you can lift.
Adam's going to do meth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Fenabutt.
All right, so we have to we have to keep track somewhere. Okay, it's like you guys got to weigh in once, and we got to be able to do the math. Or so Travis say, you weigh in, and then a week later say I lost 2 pounds, and we can do the percentage, right? So there's a lot of coordination here, Randy. I don't know if you put any thought into this. And what's happening now is
I figured you would handle
this
it.
thing's working. Yeah, see?
Like
All
I'm the
right.
idea guy,
right.
and then I pull the people together, and then you and Kristen make it all work.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
maybe
All
Kristen
right.
will help because she's real good at that.
So this is the official announcement. When are we starting, Travis? We starting? We have a start date.
You want to start right now? I'm ready to go, dude.
Yeah, fuck it.
Right now.
Although I eat a McDonald's breakfast every weekday.
That's fine.
I get 2 sausage burritos, a bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle, a hash brown, and a large sweet tea. And then I eat a Lunchable, at lunch and a Crunch bar, which I'm going to forego. And I'm going to probably eat some yogurt. But I'm going to do intermittent fasting too. So keto and intermittent fasting. I'm going to get all my shit from McDonald's. I'm just going to get a pile of bacon and some cheese.
Hey,
I'm going
man.
to say, give me bacon and cheese. I'm going to do it on the app. And they're going to be like, how did you figure this out? Maybe I'll get some sausage too. But that's all I'm going to eat for the day. That's it.
Yeah, break that fucking keto app.
Yeah. Hey, Travis, what's your plan?
Dude, I've just been, again, like, I've been doing keto, and actually, it's kind of weird. I never thought I would get sick of, like, meat and cheese. Those are my favorite fucking things to eat. And now I look at, I'm like, oh, I gotta eat fucking cheese? God damn it.
God damn it.
I never thought that would happen in my life.
No, and you got to do this till November now. You have no choice. Jesus Christ, you guys.
I know. I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm not doing clean keto. This is dirty keto, my friend.
No heart attacks. I can only afford one trip this year. Okay, and that's going to be to Randy's wedding. All right, I can't. It makes me. Adam, what is your plan in this weight loss contest, buddy? You're coming in. I think you're much smaller than the other two. I see a mute thing there, Randy. So make sure that's fixed. But I'm going to keep talking till Adam. Can you even hear me? Are you? Okay,
you
there
want
we
me
go.
back in the mix?
Yes. I got it. What's your plan? All right, we're starting. All right, so we're going to start tomorrow.
What are the rules, man? Every game has rules, man.
There's no rule. You got to lose weight. There's no rules. Apparently,
The
Randy's
only
getting
rule
lap
is whoever loses the most percentage of body weight.
All right.
So like, I'm going to
how are
weigh
we
in at probably
calculating our body weight?
394.
Are we calculating our body weight at sea level? I mean, come on, how precise we got to be here?
Oh, come on. You're making this way too complicated now.
Can we do it
Well,
clothed?
The guy who invited
I
himself
am weighing in Ohio. and I'm going to weigh out while I'm in Colorado. I'll be 10,000 feet above sea level.
I do have access to a precision scale, but the catch is I can't take my clothes or shoes off around this thing. So is it okay if I wear my shoes when I weigh myself?
As long as your original weight includes your shoes, yes.
Yep, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. That way nothing.
Okay, man.
All right.
Well, then I think
So
I'm pretty clear on what's going to happen. Now,
do we have to announce our weights?
If I want to be an asshole,
Yeah.
I can just kind of stop eating for a while, actually. Longest I've
told
ever
you,
gone
yeah.
is 5 days.
You're going to do meth and a whole bunch of shit. So whatever you get, man.
No, just stop eating. I'm a physical guy. I just don't get hungry like most people do, man. Like I can go like 2.5 days not eating before I actually start feeling hungry. I start getting annoyed at people a little more often after like day 3. And it's at like 4 and 5 where I actually get a little pang every now and then and it actually bothers me. But if I
Wow, you
really
guys are
want to
in
like
trouble.
clamp down on it, I've lost a lot of weight really fast before.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think the new challenger
Yeah.
is definitely a threat.
We might have to kick him out.
I mean, because
All
we're
right.
doing a percentage, hey, that's fair. I think I can do it. I mean, what, you ever done the math on that, man? I'm a math man. I deal with systems all the time. Whenever you said that, I was like,
All right.
I don't think they can do it.
So everybody, I believe in all of you. I have the utmost faith and confidence in all three of you. So tomorrow morning, July 16th, all right, what you got to do, because it's unfair to do this now. But tomorrow morning on July 16th, when you wake up, weigh yourself and document that, okay? And then we'll figure it out. We'll put it on a Google Doc somewhere, and we'll just keep track, and we'll update as we go. Sound good? Fair?
Yeah, I'll just take
Cool?
a picture of the scale with my phone.
Hell yeah, this is
Beautiful.
some next level office competition shit going on right now.
Yeah, I'm good at this stuff.
Yep.
All right. So Adam's in, Randy, Travis, this is amazing. It's going to be so much fun.
I got to find a scale. Do we have a scale, babe?
She nods yes.
Sweet,
Perfect.
I'm in.
All right. So I'm looking forward to this. Adam, thanks for popping in. We're going to keep it checking with you, and we'll get going. All right. Travis, I did something special for you, because I knew you were coming, right? And I saw you tweet once that you enjoyed Fake News the Game. So I got in touch with the host, and I said, hey, host of Fake News the Game. Travis is coming on. He's a really big fan. And I know we don't do this every other week, but could you mind making an exception to come see Travis and play Fake News the Game with us? And you know what, Travis, you know what happened? He looked at me and he said, who's Travis? And I said, fuck you, Tanks. All right. So here he is.
What? Dude, you don't even know me. I know you, bro.
That is 100% fake news. You know I love you, Travis.
All right, thanks. Fuck yeah.
Fake
I am
news.
so ready for fake news, dog.
Step up to the wheel and have a spin at the
This
latest
stupid-ass
craze,
bumper guy.
taking the internet by storm. We're one-upping, phoning a friend, buying vowels, and getting voted off the island. That's right, it's Fake News the Game.
Starbucks.
Yes, welcome to Fake News the Game, the only game show that's guaranteed to bruise Rem's ego 3 out of 4 times.
Yeah, that's right. I won last time.
We have 2 permanent contestants and 1 guest contestant here. The 2 permanent ones are Randy and Rem, and our guest contestant today is the man, the myth, the legend of the Roast Mortem podcast, Travis. Travis, welcome to the show.
Hey, great to be on.
Woo!
I'm so excited that you're here. What are you drinking, bud?
Dude, I like
That
whenever
good, bud?
whenever I do a show, I go between like I have 4 drinks on the table right now. So I got Jameson
shit.
seltzer. I just got a hard seltzer, Monster, and a Diet Coke. Everything's diet.
Wow. Nice.
A nice combination
Wow.
of drinks here. Hopefully that could give you an edge amongst these 2 champions of the game. They're already champions.
We'll
are.
see because
Brothers.
I'm shooting for Florida Man right now. That's how much I'm drinking.
Maybe get the Florida band, maybe ride it to the top. So,
Yeah.
as a recap for the last time I played this 2 to 3 weeks ago, Rem got a clutch win over Randy and Walter with his back walls of woe. As of right now, Rem and Randy are tied with 1 win apiece. Can either of the show's hosts win to gain a lead, or will Travis steal the win from the 2 hopefuls? And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm rooting for you, Travis. I really am.
You know, I'm not good with current events. I'm better with history. So let's go.
Yes, you are.
All right.
Perfect. Just stalling for time. All right, round number 1.
Give me a signal next time.
This
I'll
will
keep
be
talking.
Nah, I just had to stall for I just had to type something really quick. Round number 1, the good old classic Florida Man. And this is amazing. Story number 1: Florida Man breaks out of escape room record by breaking down escape door. Or Florida artist wants credit for being creator of invisible sculpture made of nothing.
Oh man, these are
Man.
both good
Those are
choices.
good.
So we pick which one's fake?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna
All
go.
right, I'm going to say, what was
Oh.
the first one?
The first one is Florida Man breaks escape room record by breaking down the escape door.
Yeah, that one's fake.
Okay, I'm gonna say the other one is fake. The one with the invisible painting or statue, whatever. That one's fake. All right,
I know, right? It
course
sounds it sounds so ridiculous, right?
Travis.
I want both. I want both to be real, but I've definitely seen it. Being in Portland, we have a lot of close to Florida men. They're Oregon men, and I've definitely seen them building invisible statues. So I'm gonna go with the second one.
All right. So imagine, if you will, a man breaking down an escape room door just to beat the world record, and imagine that story being fake. The real story is the man wants credit for an invisible painting.
That's real.
Yeah, he sold it for $12,000, didn't he? He sold it for $12,000. I heard that like a few weeks ago.
Oh shit, that blows my mind. Is that- all right.
But also, was he really a Florida man, or was he just a regular old postmodern artist?
Yeah, was he like a
So how
Polish guy
Florida
in
Man rules
Florida?
work, the
Yeah. No, you go.
man has to live in Florida.
You go-
or it has to take place in Florida.
You go the Met, you see a lot of shit. It's like, here is, I remember I went there one time and it was literally like 3 IKEA chairs in the middle of a room and one was broken and they called it art.
All right, so we got Randy
Bullshit.
1. I'm keeping score. Hold on a second. Wait. All right.
I'm also keeping score.
Oh, you are? Okay, then I'll let you keep score. All right. 0-1-0. There we go. All right, let's go. Next one.
So Travis is right, and Travis is right, and Randy's right.
No.
Just all.
Travis,
who's right?
You picked the second story.
I'm
as
right,
being fake,
motherfucker.
right?
Yeah, I picked the second story. It's
Okay,
the-
yeah, so
it's the real one.
Oh, you're
So-
supposed
Oh,
to pick the
I-
fake one.
Fuck!
I thought you were a fan of the show.
You're
You
supposed to pick the
come
real.
in here on our podcast and say, masquerading as a fan. No, I'm just
Okay,
playing.
you're supposed to pick the real story, by the way. So, Randy, you're also wrong.
Yeah, Randy, you come here on your own show, and Heart
Wait.
Tank shows you up.
I'm so fucking high and confused.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
so,
for
listen,
clarification.
Yeah.
For clarification, pick the real story. For the love of God,
Oh.
like anyone that's on the show, past, present, future,
Okay.
pick the real story, please.
Okay, so
Then
the
why
real
is it
story.
called Fake News the Game? You picked the fake news. That's why you would call it that.
But you pick the real. But you got to make sure you got to pick the real story, because then if you pick the fake one, there's just a shit.
Yeah,
But
Rick
it's
taking the
called
fake story.
Fake News the Game because I knew the statue was real because it
It's
sold for
doing it.
12 grand.
What?
It's for marketing reasons,
No,
brother.
I'm just saying. I know the Rich Dickman show is not CNN. You guys try to weed out fake news.
That's why we're picking the real story.
Yeah,
Yeah, good job, Travis.
I
So I
just
picked it.
subscribe to Ground News. It tells me all the bias in
Yeah.
my news.
So
It has a little
Now-
red
Ri-
and blue little meter.
Randy, listen, okay, because I picked
yeah.
the right story, but I picked it wrong. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm not giving myself a point for that round, Tanks, because I
But I
believed,
can.
Yeah, I believe the other one was true. So all right, so
I believe the
Travis is up
statue one
one.
was true.
And
yeah,
Alrighty.
all right.
This is some bullshit. But okay.
yeah. So Travis and Randy have 1 point, and I'm at 0.
Oh yeah, thanks, Rim.
So, in round number 2, things never change. Story number 1, Rick James impersonator allegedly gave someone the 5 fingers to the face. or story number 2, Chris Brown accused of hitting woman in Los Angeles, police say.
I don't know why I'm laughing at that, but the real story is a Chris Brown story.
Real story's Chris Brown.
Yeah. Man,
honest.
whenever that came out, I didn't watch the Chappelle show the night it came out. I was sick or something, went to bed early. And I was in English class, and this kid, fucking Scott, he turned around and he said, "Hey, Randy, what did the 5 fingers say to the face?" And I was like, "What?" "Slap!" And I was like, "Motherfucker!" And I just started beating his ass, but it was pretty funny.
Cold-blooded.
Yeah. It wasn't
All right,
good.
so score update: Travis and Randy are at 2, and Rem is trailing behind at 1. That's
right.
He's not too far behind.
No, I'm not.
Story number 3.
Bum, bum, bum.
Grand Theft Auto Karen. Story number 1. 2 women arrested after stealing French bulldog puppy worth $10,000 from pet store.
Nice.
Or, woman arrested for attempting to steal a PS5 from a Craigslist user. Which
Gotta be the
is
bulldog.
real story.
Okay.
Bulldog's real.
I'm
Real
going with
stories-
Bulldog because them's cute as hell. That's the real story, dog.
I'm saying the real story is the PlayStation 5 story.
Ooh, Rem.
What?
You could be you could either tie it up or you could just lose.
Yeah, I know.
You could lose
I could be
now.
right or I
Which
could
is
be
it-
wrong.
Which is exactly what's good. Which is exactly the case right now. You got that one wrong, Rem.
Oh,
the
fuck
real
you,
story
Tank.
is the 2 women
God
arrested
damn it.
for stealing French bulldog.
Don't know why I have you on the
Dude.
show all the time. All right.
They're cute.
It's because you
pizzas.
like me. That's why.
All right, we're at 3,
So the real story is
3 to 1. Okay.
yeah. Just updating the score. Next story.
Yep.
Number 4. Round number 4. 420 Blaze It Up News.
Sick.
Yeah, I knew you would like that. Story number 1. Taco Bell correspondent said profits are up after marijuana legalization. Or, more police canines forced into retirement following legalization of recreational marijuana.
That's you
Which
know
is
what
the real story.
Tanks. That's a good one, man. That's it. You did a good job in this one. I'm gonna go ahead and say the dog story is the real story, but that yeah, because it's just got legal here. In
I'm gonna
Connecticut.
agree.
Taco Bell's boom. All right, Randy agrees with B. Travis, you look stumped, pal.
I am gonna go the opposite and go Taco Bell, but I do want to. I would love to make a whole movie about like a drug sniffing dog that just like he got forced to retire. He's like washed up. He's like, I used to be the best dog. I used to smell out that crack at the stations. Now I moved to Portland. Everything's legal.
Now they want to breed me.
What do I do now?
They keep.
I'm
trying
gonna-
to
It's got to
breed
be
me.
like the Paradise PD one.
So I'm going with the Taco
Paradise,
Bell.
have you ever seen that show?
No.
Like the canine is addicted to a bunch of drugs, and yeah, so they retire him, and he can no longer get his drugs. That would be real traumatic.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, Tanks. Where are we with the score, bud? Who's right? Who's wrong? Are you going to insult me again?
The real story is the police canines were forced into retirement. That is the real story.
Yes. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I
So
didn't catch up.
so everyone but Travis is right, unfortunately. So
3, 2, 1.
What the fuck do you mean? Unfortunately, are you biased, motherfucker?
He's always
Like
rooting
this,
for
you're
the
supposed
guest.
to be the fair. Yeah. What are you doing, man? You got to
I
be
am
fair
being-
and balanced.
I'm the
Isn't that out of the Fairs Act, right, Travis? The Fair
Yeah, the
Act.
Fair Act, dog.
Yeah.
Do you know how Fox News say they're fair and balanced? I'm that fair and balanced.
Yeah. And we're
Oh, okay.
definitely not
All right.
CNN. All right, so here's where we are. We
Yeah.
got Randy with 4. He's gotten every single one right. We got Travis with 3. He's missed 1. And he got me with 2. I'm out of this, but I'm going to answer anyways because it's fun. Randy needs to get it wrong. Travis needs to get it right to force a tie. I hope you have a tiebreaker because I have a good feeling about that.
I do.
All right, let's go.
Let me scroll down here just in
You
case.
got to be
Perfect.
ready to
All right.
boom, boom,
The
boom. And when I say let's go, let's
story
go.
number 5. Story number 5. We had some very sad times, very sad boy hours. So let's have from round 5. Finally, some good fucking news.
Oh.
Story number 1. 4-day work week is an overwhelming success in Iceland. Or story number 2. After 20 seasons, Keeping Up with the Kardashians is canceled.
I'm going to let you guys answer first. I don't want to cloud
I'm
anybody's
picking
answer.
number 2
Which
just because
is
I
the
want it
fake
to
story?
happen. I'm picking number 2 just because I want it to happen.
So I
Yeah.
should know this for certain because we did a roast of Robert Kardashian and I did the research of it. But I do have a friend. We actually have a fan from Iceland, and that shit is crazy. So I'm going with Iceland.
I also would go with Iceland as being real.
Oh shit!
So, just imagine, if you will, going to military school and having someone unironically watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, saying, "Hey, these people are fascinating," and I'm asking why. I wasn't paying attention, and I remember years later making fake news the game and hoping to God this story is true. Unfortunately, it isn't. The real story is the 4-day work week being an overwhelming
Son of a
success.
bitch!
We got a tie.
Hey!
We got a
So,
tie. Good job,
gentlemen,
Travis. I'm out of
we
this.
have a tiebreaker. So Ram is out, and we have a tiebreaker. This could be a choke moment for Randy. This could be an Atlanta Falcons moment for Randy.
Well, Randy, we can settle this with our fucking Biggest Loser shit, dog.
One thing at a time, gentlemen.
Okay.
Hold on,
So,
Tanks
Wow.
is scrolling.
Right.
Well played,
I-
thanks.
so everybody, I have the top 5 according to Time Magazine's top 5 best video games of 2020. Whoever picks the video game that's closest to the top is gonna win.
Okay.
And so
Valheim.
that is not even on the list.
I want an invite to your
Oh god
server.
damn it! Oh, you got it, brother.
All right.
So this is how it's going to happen. I'll read you off 5 video games, and you will have to send me which video game it is via DM.
Oh, God,
because what's going to
Tanks.
happen is
This is an audio format.
because what's going to happen.
DM.
I will.
You're gonna get a dick
right,
pic
dude,
from
okay.
me, dude. I'm sorry.
What if I want a dick pic from
All
you?
right. Well, now you got it.
Okay, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Since Travis is the guest, he will be the first one because he clutched it out. The tie break. So the list is in no particular order: A Last of Us Part 2, Among Us, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Hades, or Animal Crossing: New Horizons.
Was it?
One of these. These are one of the top 5 video games of 2020.
Were they
Gotta be
sales?
Animal Crossing.
Were they sales or like ratings?
This like as in their ratings, as in ratings.
Oh, ratings. Oh. Shit.
So Travis has the first pick.
Okay.
So we got the two of them on there. Well, Among Us came out like fucking 5 years ago, and all the normies got on board. So I'm gonna go with Animal Crossing.
Okay.
What options do I have?
You have Last of Us Part 2, Among Us, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Hades. Animal Crossing has already been taken.
Bum, 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 bum,
Hades.
Hades.
Ooh. Alrighty. Well, let me just for the sake of dramatic effect, one of you has picked the number 1 pick, and one of you guys picked the number 5 pick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Number 4 was Among Us. Number 3 was Last of Us Part 2. Number 2 was Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Okay, here we go.
And number 1 is Hades.
Whoa.
Randy.
Oh shit.
Oh damn!
Randy clutched it out, and on top of that, just dominated the final game. So, Randy, congratulations! You've just won Fake News the Game.
Yeah,
for
that's
the
total
second
bullshit.
time.
Animal Crossing was great. People lost their lives to that game.
Oh, man.
And Animal Crossing New Horizons, dude. I was number 5, dude. I was surprised too because everybody loved that game.
All right,
Yeah,
thanks.
that's nuts.
Thank you. Thank you so much for another
pleasantly
great
surprised.
episode of Fake News the Game. We have Randy with another victory here, just beating out our guest. Sorry, Travis, you won't be invited back for the heavyweight championship of the world
I
match.
put you over though. We had a good
Yeah,
match.
yeah.
There was
who
a
says he
false
can't-
finish.
There's
Who
also
says he
like
can't play again at another point in time in the future?
there's
Well,
also
as
like
of
2
now.
of me right now, so
Yeah.
that's kind of weird. But I'm just
doing a
gonna
weird
be
thing
over
with this
here.
camera. That's fine. Thank you very much, and we'll see you again next time we play. Okay? All right. All
right, take care, guys.
You got it, buddy. You got it. All right. So Travis, a long time ago, I had all your buddies on the show, but you were unavailable. All right. And then then we had Tom back. We were talking about wrestling music, and Cody was on a few times, helped us out with things. And then we had the whole group on the show, and then we met you. So, anyways, what I'm trying to say is, we learned a lot about Cody and Tom and even Mike. Right? We want to learn a little bit more about you. And I know you're all super talented individuals. You guys are like the freaking Planeteers and Captain Planet. And so what is your special power? Like, what do you do? Are you into video, audio? 'Cause I know you're one of those.
He's the heart, Rim.
So yeah,
He's the heart.
No, I'm also a video editor. I actually Cody was my intern at one point.
Oh.
Even though he's only a year younger than me, but anyway, I brought him in. I'm a video editor by trade. It's boring, dude. Working in a creative field is fucking terrible.
Yeah. Because you have to do what other people tell you, right?
Yeah, no, but I mean, I think out of the 4 of us, I am the history buff. I love history. That was my shit. I studied archaeology for a year in Wales. Because basically some professor was like, it's actually cheaper to go to another country than to pay for our fucking ruined system of schooling. So, yeah. But, no, I'm the history boy. I love history. That's my shit, really.
Very cool. So your side of the story and how Roast Mortem came together, because we never got your perspective on it. Like...
So,
always like origin stories.
Yeah, the origin story was that, well, Cody came up with the name. Props to him. I mean, that's a fucking solid name.
It's killer, man. Killer.
But I used to make these tweets a long time ago, or maybe it was Facebook, or I don't even know. Maybe it was MySpace, where I would like make up a fake history fact. So it was like George Washington. I'm trying to think of one of them off the top of my head. But these like ludicrous history facts. And Tom remembered that. He's like, oh, those were really funny. We should do a show on history because I know you're so into history. But there was some trial and error because the first show we did, Tom and I had this idea of pretending we had never been on the internet before and reviewing really random, like really like well-known sites. So there was a test site where we reviewed Wikipedia. like as if we like didn't know what Wikipedia was, and it was a little cringe. So we went with route B of doing biographies every week.
Right. Oh, that's great. A lot of how much? Because I know I was on the show with you guys, and that is just a ton of the work. Ton of work doing the research for some of these people, especially those with big histories. You know, I was on the Anna Nicole Smith episode, and it's titties, money, debt.
Yeah,
that's basically the story.
Yeah.
Whereas, so how much? What's the most amount of research you've put into a character?
I think, at least with me, it's probably been Ben Franklin. I read, I think 4 books on him.
Oh, I gotta find that one.
It was a 2-parter, I believe. So I read about 4 books on Ben Franklin, and I watched tons of documentaries and stuff like that. So we do our research. In some of the earlier ones when we first started doing the show, it was very much like read the Wikipedia article and recite it back. And then we noticed that like a lot of people were doing that. If you go on any of these true crime, anything where they're reporting like some type of historical event or anything like that, majority of them, if you watch their show and then look at their look at the Wikipedia, it's literally like verbatim.
Really?
So we wanted to just
Oh, shit.
we wanted to make something that was more than just that. So all of us do our research. Tom, I know, is a big audiobook fan. He'll like blast through audiobooks.
Yeah, that's what I do.
But yeah, I read a lot. So
No, you know what? And listen, you guys do a lot of work, put out a great product, and I really do appreciate it. So that's what I like to do on here is like we get past the silly for just a second because it's a lot of work that you guys should get credit for, especially on that show. All right, and it's great to listen to, but we don't give enough thought to how much work goes into that. So kudos to you is what I'm trying to
Thank
say,
you.
and to all of you. It's great stuff. So check it out, Roast Mortem Cast. All right, get the hell out of here. No, I'm kidding. So real quick, Randy, I do have to
Easy.
say. I know. I'm just kidding. You're not going anywhere. But Jules' birthday was a couple days ago. So happy birthday, Jules. I know you listen every week. Hope you're doing well. All right. And what do we got going on, Randy? So do you want to talk your wedding plans or anything or any of that silliness? I think you said you had something to bring up, but I don't see it here in the notes. That's why I'm confused. No? Hello? Oh, there you are.
Yeah, we're doing it in Colorado.
Colorado.
That's where we're going.
Right.
So, Mile High. We're gonna join the Mile High Club that night.
Does that count?
It's gonna be awkward because our family will be there in the cabin, but
Yeah.
it's happening.
well, here's a little history fact. Up until I think around like the 17th century, during your wedding, when it was time, when the wedding was over, the reception was over, all your family, your uncles, your dad, all your friends would follow you back to your room and watch you bang your wife.
Wow. Really? They would watch?
That was a legitimate like, yeah, buddy, get it in there, bro. Get it in,
shit.
make a baby.
I don't know they talk like that though. Like, what's that room got to be like? If you're following your daughter, right, and watching this stranger she's known for, I don't know, 6 months, going to town on her. Like, that's awful. That sounds awful. I know.
Well, that was just what they did, dude. They were like, hey, you guys need to fucking make a baby, so let's fucking watch. Let's fluff you while you're walking up the stairs.
Do you think,
Jesus Christ.
do you think they got under their straw blankets and kind of hid it from everybody? Or like, there's got to be that dude who was just slinging that dick around and say, hey, mama, check this out.
Hey, I mean, if you've got a stud best man, then, he might join in.
Right. Yeah. Okay. See, history's weird.
History is weird.
It's that history that you don't learn about, right? That's always so much more interesting than anything else. Like the sterilized history we get in school, that's no fun. But, what you just told me, there's other things too. You get the real history of how like cities worked and shit in the streets everywhere. It's,
Yeah. Well, I mean, one of the like I studied archaeology when I was over in Wales, and one of the biggest boners that actually archaeologists love is digging through trash piles in like Rome or whatever, because it's the only way to see how people lived. You know, really, because like, what do you know? Now there's trash all over the earth because we've ruined it, but back then it was like,
Yeah.
you know, you put the average person put their trash in a pile. But yeah.
And so, yeah, and then you get I'm like, I don't know. This is a weird. I was going into Pompeii for some reason. Like, nobody wants to fucking hear about Pompeii. So I'm gonna stop talking about Pompeii because Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's a real bummer, Rim.
Yeah,
that's a real bummer, man.
Trying
to bring down the vibe.
I'm sorry.
Pompeii, they all died, Rim.
There's that one guy There's that one guy that's jerking it, and he died while jerking it, and that man is a king.
Yeah.
Shit. I was Oregon, Travis. You live in Oregon, all right? And
I do.
You know, every once in a while, somebody will challenge me. I'll tell everybody what's wrong with their state, right? But I did Oregon the other week. I'm sorry. I apologize if I offended.
I heard.
I don't want to.
You don't pump your own gas. It's weird,
dude. Well, Rem,
you're your own gas.
Well, yeah. Also on Long Island, we don't pump our own gas either.
Yeah, New Jersey too.
You fucking weirdos, lazy assholes.
But Rem, come on. You're from Connecticut. Everyone knows that Connecticut, besides Oregon, are the worst drivers ever.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Although I think the only place that has it beat is Oregon, because I drove across country for the second time. I was in New York for about 3 months after my dad passed, and then I drove across country.
Sorry for your loss, man.
Thanks, man. I drove across country, and the entire trip, I went through Chicago, and the only time that I started cursing was when I got to Oregon. Fucking people don't know how to drive.
You know what's funny is I've driven through Oregon, not through. I've driven into Oregon once in 2000. In 2000, I think in 2000, right? I was a reservist, and we were up in Fort Lewis, Washington for a couple of weeks, and they sent me with the regular Army guys to go pick up a bunch of rental vehicles in Oregon. So we had to drive from Fort Lewis down it was like a 2-hour trip into Oregon, maybe 3, I don't remember. And we get to Oregon, go to the rental car place, and we have to drive these vehicles back to the base, right? So it's cool. Like, I'm out there seeing the sights, and you know, it's really interesting the way it's an interesting landscape. Anyways, we get to the rental place. There's a gas station there. I get a box of donuts, and I get into the van they're making me drive, and everybody takes off. Boom. They just leave. And I have no idea where the hell I am, and I have to find my way back to fucking Fort Lewis. I'm just wandering around Oregon, lost, trying to find the highway again. Anyways, that's my Oregon driving story from 20 years ago.
You weren't stationed.
Wow.
You weren't stationed there when Zwick was there. I know he's in the submarines, but I heard he banged a lot of dudes.
Yeah, no,
he's in the Navy.
I think I'm much older than that poor guy. He's in the Navy. I'm so sorry. So sorry for your loss. But he's a nice guy. Nice guy, that Zwick. We almost had ramen noodles once, but you probably don't know that, huh? Because he was here in Connecticut for a little while. Yeah, he was stationed here for I don't know, a year. And
stationed in Connecticut.
We never made it.
Well, you guys got that big. What is that? New London? Who makes all the subs down there?
Yeah, Electric Boat. Yep.
Yeah.
You know, you cross the river and they're out to the side. Chris O.C. gets scared because he's scared of heights. It's great. Oh, shit, Randy. Okay, so you mentioned driving across country, and Randy's decided they're going to get married in freaking Colorado, right? So it's no longer just a 15-hour drive for Rem from Connecticut to Ohio or whatever it was. Now I got to fly. So I had a great idea, Travis. And you've just driven across country. You tell me what you think of this. I told our Ray of Sunshine that he should fly out here to Connecticut, rent a car, then pick me up and drive us to Colorado for Randy's wedding. That sounds like a brilliant idea, right?
It's a great idea. Don't do it with a cat. That's what I did. It was terrible.
With a cat? No,
Yeah.
No cats.
Yeah, and also, when you get to Indiana, just drive straight through. There's no point in stopping.
Yeah,
there.
be careful in fucking Indiana, man. And don't bring Mike
Why?
in Indiana.
Why? What's happened? What's in Indiana?
They will fucking hang you there. It's like fucking Singapore.
Oh, really? Okay, I just remember it
Yeah,
being
they'll
really
crucify
flat.
you.
Okay, yeah, I drove through Indiana once. It was flat. It was corn
Yeah.
and flat. It's awful.
Dude, they'll send you to house arrest in Indiana for like 3 years.
Really?
You have to live in Indiana.
Wow. No.
Yeah.
No Indiana. All right, so we'll go around.
It's called.
Indiana.
It's
But
actually
anyway,
they're changing the name to Pensatopia.
Pensatopia.
Yeah, that's in the new Indiana.
Yep.
Perfect. That's beautiful.
That's where
But
the
yeah,
Handmaid's
so Randy,
Tale begins.
this Colorado idea, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit, and I'm expressing my displeasure because you're not making things easier for me, of which I should be of prime consideration. Yep.
Sorry, bro.
Where in Colorado?
Somewhere 2 hours from Denver.
Oh, I don't want to dox you where your wedding is. I got you.
No, I really don't know. It's booked, but I don't know.
Jesus, Randy. All right. So I had an interesting experience on Twitter this week, and I wanted you guys' opinion on this, okay? And please, this is an observation of things, not an endorsement of politics, okay? So please, let's forget that, okay? But there's it's not even a political thing.
Grown.
Okay, so let's start with this, okay?
Boring.
Because let's see, this guy is cooking a meal in a coffee pot. All right, I'm going to put this link in the chat so you can guys take a look. All right, but this guy he's making a salmon and a salmon and broccoli meal in a coffee pot.
I'm not watching a TikTok video, bro. Not on my computer.
Okay. all
Yeah,
right,
you don't want
Randy,
China to get in there, dude.
Yeah. It's, all right. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is that this is awful. All right, this is an awful way to show people how to cook. Okay. And
Wait, he's
so
putting
this
the salmon in. He's putting the salmon in the coffee pot and then turning the coffee pot on.
Yeah, and he's running instead of
Ew.
water, he's running lemonade.
I don't know. Most of the food at Taco Bell is made with bun water from a bun coffee pot.
Oh, really?
Like the beans, the rice,
Ugh.
like all that shit. And then they have this thing called I shit you not, called a Therminator that all the meat goes in and it boils it. It boils frozen meat bags.
Oh,
And
fuck!
yeah.
That's like some
And
fucking.
I eat the shit out
That's
of it
some
still.
sous vide.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
original sous vide. The French didn't
yeah.
invent it. It was Taco Bell. All right.
Fucking Terminator.
So Tim Pool makes a tweet that says with basically quoting this video, is that the phenomenon of people making disgusting food in disgusting ways is fascinating to me. It will have a profound effect on our children and what they think and eat. While this is all fake now, it'll soon become real. Okay, interesting observation. See what he's saying is that we have children who don't necessarily spend too much time with their parents anymore, but they're watching videos on YouTube and TikTok and see people cooking in weird ways, and they're going to try all that stuff, right? All right, whatever it is. And he goes on to say that the goal of these videos is to be shocking and disturbing so that you share it with your friends and they get more views. There's no real convenience what this guy does. Whoops. There's a little more here because I'm getting to my point eventually. So basically he's saying, here's where it gets into. Children who stumble upon these videos won't know that it's bait content, not legitimate. They'll see these videos in passing and take it seriously. Okay, so he ends up going on and make a point how we, what the hell is the point I'm trying to make? Just kind of stir discussion. Not the topic here isn't cooking disgusting food in disgusting ways. The topic is how what may happen to children who see it think this is a normal way to cook. Okay. So the replies to the tweet.
I don't know. It sounds like, can somebody please think about the children?
Right.
That crazy woman from the 50s that they used to fearmonger with.
And you know what, Randy? It gives me hope that you noticed
Redline.
that. Yeah, it gives me hope that you said that because all the replies focused on the cooking aspect. And that wasn't what the point he was trying to make. He was trying to say, we got to think of the children. This may not be a great way to do things. But people was like, no, people cook like this all the time. Oh yeah, no, there's a whole guy making videos of cooking on an iron. It's like, what's wrong with cooking like this? Sometimes it's all you need. Sometimes it's all you have is a coffee pot and water. Why are you shaming people who cook like this? And completely missing the point of the thread. I found it fascinating that basically what he said is coming true. Nobody focuses on what's important. They just focus on what they want to. What do you think of that, Randy?
I think that ultimately, whenever you boil everything down and what you just said, like if you want to surmise it or talk, it's very reductive. But I would say that it's doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't, but it goes to our culture of
None of it
headline
matters.
reading. Yeah, nobody reads the article; they just read the headline. So while he's trying to make a point about children, people are just defending cooking in a coffee pot. You know, the whole we don't pay attention to anything anymore.
Yeah, I think I worked for a content mill, like a big corporation in New York, and it was just we pumped out stupid clickbait content, and that's what they care. They don't give a shit about like what the content actually is. I mean, I don't care. I'll say it. One of the branches of this was Delish. I don't know if you've seen a Delish video.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of
Oh
them.
shit!
Yeah, where they're just like, oh my god, you want to eat tacos but put ranch on them? You can do that. You know, like it's just garbage. That's all that this shit is. And now kids, I guess, like I'm scared for children and growing up in the future because they're gonna be like watching these videos and getting inspired, and it's just garbage content and not actual
This
cooking.
is why we just need to allow EBT cards to be used at fast food. All right, fast food will handle. Let the free market take care of it. All right, and then it'll be fine. You know, they'll have to come up with some better options.
Yeah,
And you know,
Travis,
see what happens.
it's so interesting that you said all that because my daughter is watching craft videos on Pinterest or YouTube, like little crafts, how to make slime or how to do this and that, right? And so she'll watch the video and then she'll try it, and it doesn't work. It magically doesn't work somehow. You know, it
never works.
She's right, and because I'm not a craft person, I'm not going to stand there and say, "No, you're doing that wrong." I have no idea.
As someone that edits those fucking videos, half the time they do what they're showing, and then at the end of it, they have like a professional chef that like touches it up and like chars it with a fucking like butane char and like makes it look good for that money shot, you know? Or the cheese pull. That was a big thing. Like if you're doing a grilled cheese, right? Like it needs to be goopy when you pull it apart.
Right.
Like they like remake it so they can just get that shot of the cheese pull.
Wow, that's so fortuitous that Travis has much
Yeah.
experience with these things. This is amazing.
I also did a test. I also did a test day at the Dodo. You've seen those ones where it's like animals dying and they. So like when I was looking for a job, the Dodo wanted to hire me, but they thought it was such an absurd idea that I lived on Long Island and had to commute into New York, so they didn't hire me. But I'm really thankful they didn't. Because you literally have to look through, you have to find your own videos to cut. So it would just be me looking at like pit bulls getting fucking like beaten the shit out of, and like cats getting thrown off of bridges, because they just want shock value. And then they make a little fucking story and it's all happy. They don't show the thing dying. You know, I watched one the other day where it was this mother dog in India, and the building collapsed, and the guy's digging out and trying to find her puppies. And they pull one of the puppies out, but they don't show the 3 other puppies that were just fucking like crushed, to death.
Oh, God.
Dude, content's terrible, man. Content production is the worst.
That's so. What are they like that video in particular? What are they trying to get money for something, or it's just?
Well,
views?
they're trying to get views. The way they get views is
Give me the views.
Yeah, the way they get the money is that if you click on the video or if you see the video and there's some type of sponsor or whatever, that's how they get money. It's really insidious shit.
So if I were to try to make a video like that,
It's
to promote
our
the show,
attention's the commodity now.
right? What should I be focusing on if I'm going to make a video to get clicks and views for promotion and money for this podcast?
I wish I knew the secret to that, because Roast Mortem would be way more successful too. You just have to make something that is terrible. Most of my job with making like social media content is taking something that's shot on a $50,000 camera and then making it look like it's been shot on your phone by somebody that has cerebral palsy.
Why don't they just shoot it on the phone?
I don't know. Why do they have to rent a $50,000 camera? I have no clue.
Wow. They rent it too. What if we focus on so it's got to be terrible is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So people get more views with bad shit. Like I had an idea maybe
I think personally you should do some makeup tutorials. That would be, you should become a beauty boy. I've done those personally. If you want to send me doing, I can cut one in fucking an hour. I've done thousands of makeup tutorials. So
have you really?
Become a beauty boy.
Beauty. Okay. All right. Beauty boy. Randy, write that down. We'll do that. All right.
All right, I'm writing it down in my head.
Can you put together my McDonald's eating new crispy chicken sandwich comparison videos?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, rock and roll. All right.
Put it together for you.
When we're sober together, and we'll talk about it. All right. So the shrimp in the belly button, Travis. Where does that come from? I mean, obviously you've done that to somebody before, because you're not just going to bring that up out of the randomness.
Well, I know my camera's all fucked, but I'll give you a little. I got these babies on me. I got a little shrimp.
Oh, okay.
Shrimp too.
Oh, look at that, Randy.
Randy, you want to lick?
Yeah, shrimp on the shoulders. There's shrimp tattoos. So what's? All right.
I'm just a shrimp baby.
Shrimp
I don't know. I'm just shrimp baby. Love my shrimp.
It's not.
Hey, Rim, I love that last week. Whenever you listened to when you weren't there. You text me and said you told Tanks that he needed to eat ass. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
What's funny of that?
Did I ever tell you? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh no! Did I ever tell you about the time at work where we went to the HR lady and said we wanted to start a hepatitis A awareness committee because there was an outbreak in the tri-state?
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, and we tried to explain to her that the agents participated in a lot of rim jobs, and she was like, "I don't understand what that means." And we're like, "Well, they eat the booty like it's groceries." She's like, "What?" And I'm like, and then I said, "Listen, they're." Oh, fuck. I fucking forgot what I said. I forgot the punchline. Damn it.
Look, there's nothing wrong with...
Edit this out.
It's not...
No. Edit this out.
No, nothing wrong with eating a little ram.
Zwick, get this.
Yeah, Zwick, get it.
I always wanted to say that.
Yeah. Zwick will... on our show, if we say shit like that, he just saves us for his personal wank bank, you know? He just keeps that that file, that digital file. But...
You're saying there's nothing wrong with
nothing wrong with licking some booty hole. Nothing wrong.
Yeah. Right.
It's you know, sometimes you need to go down in the old coal mine, you know, get a little dirty.
Yeah, you got to change things up. I hear you. But see, Randy, I was putting together the previous week's Who Gives a Shit show. All right. And CJ had a lot to say about eating ass. And it was funny because at the end of his show, he says, "Eat some ass, everybody." And that's the closing line. I thought it was hilarious. And then I'm listening to Randy tell Tanks that he's got to go out there and eat some ass. I'm like, Randy, that's hilarious because there's a lot of eating ass going on in my headphones tonight. And it's weird, but this is hilarious. So thank you. That should be a thing, giving Tanks more advice about things. What do you think, Travis?
I think, well, okay. Yeah, they missed the opportunity. Last year, 2020, obviously a turbulent year with all the riots and everything. There was this one video of this guy eating this chick's ass on the hood of a cop car. And I don't know why Time did not make that like the picture of the year. Because that's up there. If you had to describe 2020, like that's up there with like, you know, the army vet in Times Square kissing her, you know, his loved one after World War II. That is what 2020 is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I saw this one video of these two dudes in a subway, and they thought they were alone. So one guy lays down on those ugly, hard subway chairs, and the other guy sits on his face, and he's eating his ass. And the other guy's he's getting his ass. He's looking around like, "Does anybody see me? Does anybody see me?" You know, looking around like that. It's hilarious.
That's called
disturbing,
love.
But hilarious.
That's not hilarious.
Yeah.
That's called love.
It's true love, baby. Right in the subway. Yeah, buddy. Get it.
I feel like that could be a Will Smith movie. He does great subway movies. Like he did Hitch.
Yeah, and he did the one with the kid.
No, where was the one? Yeah, he did the one with the kid. Yeah, there was a lot of subways.
Yeah.
Well, would you say that man was eating fresh? Oh boy.
Oh, all right. Hey, Travis, do you watch any Rick and Morty? Because we got to do a Rick and Morty review.
I watched the first 2 seasons, and then I broke up with my ex, and we watched them together, and I haven't watched them since. But now I don't care, so maybe I'll get back into it.
As long as it's not painful to you. But this one's mostly about sperm. Randy, what happened on this week's episode of Rick and Morty?
So this week's episode of Rick and Morty, it kind of started off weird. Morty was with Beth at the horse hospital, and he found a machine that they used to extract semen from the horses.
A breeding mount.
And he offered to volunteer. A breeding mount, yes. And he offered to volunteer at the horse shop, and then a week later he was laying on the roof with sunglasses saying, "Morty, you dirty, dirty boy." And yeah, and then while he's sitting there, Rick rolls up with a barrel of horse semen. And it's so fucking random. Morty's like, "Hey, what are you doing with that?" And Rick's like, "You know those underground fucking cannibal horses that we've been fighting against? I'm making a bioweapon against them." And am I basically just reciting the episode?
It's funnier listening to it.
I agree. I'm like, horses getting semen. It reminds me of that very weird porn genre that I may or may not watch, milking tables.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's something I would like to try once, Travis. Like, I would like to try that once. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, anyways, back to the show. So, Morty says, "Hey, Rick, maybe you shouldn't do that. You know, maybe that's not a good idea." And Rick's like, "Why?" And he's like, I don't know. So Rick does it, and it explodes, and there's giant sperm everywhere, like eating the mailman, and it's going crazy. And then the fucking president shows up because they run out of ammo and their laser guns. And they take him to the president, and Summer has a good idea to put a giant egg in Las Vegas for all the sperm to fly into, and they use her egg. So ultimately what happens, I'm just going to sum this up quickly, because the episode, the overarching theme is that they launch a giant incest baby into space, and he crushes a poor astronaut.
Yeah. The first part of that episode is way funnier with you telling it, and then like the rest of the episode, it kind of just falls off. So,
yeah, well, but I love the meme on Reddit because Dan Harmon. It said, "Dan Harmon, your boos mean nothing to me because I've seen what makes you cheer." The Rick meme. You know, that's Dan Harmon right now.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
But and you don't even know, Travis, you don't even know about Rick having a horse baby with the princess of the Chuds, the cannibal horses. So, she shits it out, and like it digs itself underground, and Rick's like, "Wait, that's it?" And she's like, "Yeah, they're really self-sufficient." And he's like, "Okay, great." Like,
I have no clue. The only thing about Dan Harmon I will say is he's kind of cheating. You know, when he does Rick, you know, with the whole burping and shit, he chugs seltzer to
really
get himself burpy. I'm like, dude,
I do.
You
I
gotta
chug seltzer.
You gotta chug some Coors Light like a real man, dog.
Didn't they used to
Coca-Cola
get drunk while recording that? Like, I think I read some of the first couple seasons they were getting drunk during the studio while they're recording lines. Yeah.
Well, I do have to admit, with Roast Mortem we drink a lot, and now I'll try to do some what I call virgin beers, which are just canned seltzer.
Yeah. Yep.
My liver is dying, so.
No, you got to take care of yourself, buddy. Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How's that beer taste? Is it real?
This isn't beer. This is Jameson and seltzer, because I can't do beer. Oh,
bless.
Yeah.
Bless you, sir. You know what I did once is I went to Boston with Chris O.C. to go see Less Than Jake. He loves that band. I just went for the ride. And we're at a bar. Yeah. It was fun. But we went to a bar before the show, and I didn't want to get too messed up because I had to drive back home. So I said to the bartender, I said, "Hey, can you give me a seltzer water and throw some grenadine in it so it looks like a drink?" And he's like, "Yeah, buddy, no problem." So boom, bango, bango. I was drinking. So yeah, here.
Rem, you're a bitch ass.
Dude, I totally did the same thing with a bottle of water in a glass. It was a glass bottle of water at a restaurant, and I said that it was vodka, and everyone was like, "Oh shit!"
Look at this guy.
Pretty funny.
Look at this fancy pants. All right.
Yeah.
Now,
I told people to call. Oh, go ahead, Travis. I'm sorry.
well, I'm gonna say Boston's a great town to get drunk in. If anyone's in that area, call me.
Yeah,
I'll
Boston's
fly to
lovely.
Boston.
See, that's what we were gonna do before we got married. We were gonna stay in Connecticut, and then take a train to Boston one day, and take a train to New York one
This
day.
could have been so easy for me. Randy. I don't understand. All right. I told people to call in because Travis was coming, and we got some voicemails. Randy, we got some voicemails.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for calling the Dickman line at 860-316-4776.
Bullshit how he barely talks to us, Randy.
Please leave
He's a
a
busy
message.
dude.
He won't even
talk about
schedule
me.
Valheim time with me.
The beep.
That makes up for it. All right.
It's voicemails.
All right, we got a few. So here we go. Let's get going.
Hey fellas, sorry I haven't been around for a few weeks. Just like to say what up to Randy and Kristen. Congratulations on getting engaged, guys. That's fucking awesome.
Thanks, Maddie.
Great.
You make me think
Congratulations.
Australia's real.
Yeah.
I thought it was fake.
Hey, Maddie,
I heard it was fake. Growing
how's
up.
that Dickens cider, Maddie? I heard Dickens cider is a great drink with your Dickens cider. You walking around with your Dickens cider? See, it would have been funny if you just did what we told him to do, Randy. God damn it.
Nah, Maddie, you gotta chug a VB for me, boy. Chug a VB.
Yeah. Tell him to drink.
Oh, I had him
Foster's. Yeah, flip out.
confirm that fucking animal that I had him confirm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what was it called, Rim?
I don't know. What's called. I want to tell the other story.
I got it here.
How much of a
Copy image.
Travis, you got to hear how much of a badass Maddie from Australia really is. All right, because we have a group chat with him, me, Ray of Sunshine, and Randy. And so it's awesome to hear. I love Maddie, and he's always making fun of me too. Maddie, you're mean all the time. But so he went to work. Right?
Yeah, he uses the F slur a little too much for my taste, but
Yeah, that's what they do in
that's okay.
Australia.
But he's
That's what they do.
Australia. Yeah,
So-
he's Australian.
Yeah. It's normal to them. So Maddie went out the previous night, okay, and he spilled wine on his shirt. He wasn't drunk, he just spilled some wine. He went home, he washed the shirt, but it was stained. He woke up in the morning, didn't have any of the clothes, so he put that shirt back on and went to work. All right. So Maddie's boss comes to him and says, "You're drunk, mate. Go home." And Maddie says, "I'm not drunk. Fuck you." Maddie drives himself to the police station, walks into the lobby, says, "Breathalyze me, please." They breathalyzed him. He had them print out the 0.0. He went back to his boss, showed him
What?
the 0.0 and stuff, and he says, "Fuck you, I'm going home now." For a mental health day or mental anguish, his
What?
boss called.
That is
What a badass.
amazing. That is the most badass thing I've ever fucking. That is an only in Australia type thing. Mad Max ass
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Maddie don't give a fuck. I was like, Maddie, you know what? You can make fun of me all you want. That's a beautiful story, and I'm stealing it.
And he clubbed 3
Did I ever
koalas
tell you
on the way
about-
back.
Yeah.
did I ever tell you the time that I had a delivery driver that was driving drunk
Nope.
whenever I managed the Papa John's? Oh, man. So I get a phone call, like 3 of them, saying that he was driving erratically through the hotel parking lot. And so I walk out to greet him as he's coming back, and he gets out of the car and throws a can in the alley. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And I can smell the alcohol on his breath, and I'm like, we'll call him Robbie. Robbie,
Good
are
old
you
Robbie.
drunk? And he's like, no, I'm not drunk, man.
With his eyes
And I'm
closed.
like, I think you're drunk.
Yeah.
No, my eyes are wide open. I can see clearly.
No, the guy.
But-
Yeah, the guy with his eyes closed.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, they were open. I mean, he He was just drunk, and clearly that's what had happened. I walked out to the alley. I picked up the beer can and said, "Hey, man, I'm gonna throw this in the trash can. We're gonna get your money, and you know what do you want to do? Because I can't let you drive, you know." And he's like, "Well, I'm driving out of here," and I was like, "Well, you can quit, but." You know, what are you going to do? And he quit. He fucking threw his money down and fucking walked out of there. And I was like, okay, dude. And he just drove away, man.
Oh, he didn't? Did you call the cops on him?
No.
No.
He could have killed someone.
Yeah.
He could have killed someone.
It's not your fault.
That's crazy, dog. Sorry, my camera cut out.
Yeah.
I just have a little.
At least you're still there.
Yeah, I just have a GoPro. But it's gone.
All right.
It's not coming back. So I'm just going to be the
I'm so
GoPro
sorry.
man.
All right. We got to remember you're here, though. I don't see him. What was that?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the voicemail.
Need to speak to you
Oh,
because
shit.
there are some things that are going on incorrectly and improper towards you. Press press one to hear this blessed word. Even some stuff that some family members did
What?
towards you.
My family?
Press one to hear this blessed word. Press one to hear this
Oh,
word.
man.
If
this
you
guy
wish to no
freaks me
longer
out.
receive these messages, please hit the option 3 now.
It's the AI, man.
I want to know. I want to know.
The
what
AI
blessed
went
word is.
sentient in 2015.
Is this a spaghetti?
Okay.
Is this a spaghetti animatronica man?
No, Spaghetti wishes he was that good. No, I get these calls from these guys needed to give me the blessed word, and I like to play them because maybe somebody needs to hear that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Aw,
Yeah. Aw. All right. Maybe there's another next one.
you collectivist.
I don't know. Baby, come on.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I forgot all about this. Holy fuck.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good
Is this
day.
you, Randy?
Randy, you call into your own show?
I do what I want. Okay. My life is like a movie sometimes. Well, when I'm high.
My head is like a shark's fin.
Joey Fontaine.
Oh, really? Justin Timberlake. Yeah. You don't even fucking know over there.
Justin Timberlake. Joey, Fred.
All right. Bye.
Oh, dear God.
All right. Good
This,
stuff there.
this can't go on YouTube, can it?
Wait, Randy, are you high or did you
No.
did you break your NFHC streak there? I can't tell.
Oh, I broke it. Yeah, I started drinking again, but not tonight. I was going to because you were coming on, but I forgot to go get a bottle.
Randy.
Because I accidentally spent like $360 on weed yesterday, and I didn't intend to do that. I just got in there and I miscalculated.
I feel you. I feel you, man.
It just falls out of your pocket. All right, here's the next one.
Fucking Ohio. Hopefully they pass this new law.
Jesus Christ, Randy, is this you again?
Oh, this is The Weeknd. I don't even remember the
We're on the
fucking Weeknd,
voicemail.
man.
The song never starts.
Randy's fucking hanging out with the weekend.
Whiskey dick. Whiskey dick. Maybe it's pretty much decided. Okay.
Kristen forgot to.
Yeah. Well, we didn't tell everybody that yet.
Is Kristen drunk too?
but- Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
Randy, I feel you on the whiskey dick, dog.
Rock your body. Yeah. Everybody.
Wow, Randy.
Your body. Right.
Thanks for sharing, bud.
All right.
Yeah, we started a boy band.
You and Kristen?
Did you freshen me up?
And her mother.
I can't reach it.
Did you call on purpose or did it just pop
All
up?
right. Woo! Yeah, I'll take
Oh.
another rum and
No, I
coke.
clearly
Is
called.
that you
I'm
doing
drinking
karaoke? I mean, are you at a karaoke
Yeah.
bar?
Pretty much.
Bye.
Cool.
It's a real creative bit. All right, where we started a boy band. Nobody's ever thought of it before.
Oh,
ever.
Dude. Yeah, listen to Ron Perlman. Not Ron Perlman. What's his fucking name? We did a roast on the guy who managed fucking NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys. What a scumbag. Lou Pearlman.
Lou something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's an asshole. What a fucking asshole that guy is. Jesus. I'm a little nervous to play this next voicemail because I see a word in there that I think Google thinks is something else. I hope it's really not that word because otherwise...
Is it cunt?
No, I wish, because I would just let that one go.
It's F-slur.
Much worse.
Probably. You run up in the shooting. On the stoop, cruising my grocery girl on my phone. She wanna fuck but keep her clothes on.
That's
I only
definitely
want the
not me.
job,
I
man.
can't-
That's
I
what
can't do
all I
that.
use it for. They kick her out the door.
That's got to be Dylan from NFHC challenging you to a rap battle.
Was that Dylan from NFHC? It might have been
No,
Dylan. That'd be-
Dylan likes to use the word a lot.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know. I'm
Fucking
just saying. I'm
Dylan.
just
What?
putting
I want to
that
be a
out in the
government
universe.
censor when I grow up, Travis. I want to be a government censor. That's going to be my job that I'm going to ride for healthcare.
Just
till the
start
end
with
of my
Facebook
days.
first. Get a job with Facebook. The government's telling them what to censor. All right, here's the next one. Travis, this one's for you.
Hey guys, Adam from Houston here. Travis, when are you gonna let me on Roast Mortem, man? I've been trying to get on your show forever. And Randy, congratulations on getting a contract involved in your romantic affairs, dude. That's some kinky shit, bro. Later, guys.
Adam,
Hey, good job.
we're gonna get you on. Let's schedule something. You're right there. Let's make it work.
Adam sat through this episode just to hear his voicemail.
No,
I
Adam,
appreciate you,
we'll absolutely get you on. We've actually talked about life's been kind of crazy. We're just starting to do guests. But yeah, we gotta get you on for sure, man.
Yeah, man. All right, here is, I think this is be the last one.
Hey, it's Natalie with Student Health Relief. My phone number is 855-224-2245. And I'm actually just doing a follow-up call for you regarding your federal student loans. I do see here that you still have you pre-qualified for the Student Loan Forgiveness Program. I did just want to give you a call so you can keep in mind that these programs will change and the relief deferment and forbearance is also about to expire. So I don't want your qualifications to change along with that. But I am here all week, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard
Somebody just playing me their...
Just in case again, my phone number is 855-224-2245.
Write it down, Randy.
And you can go
Wait,
ahead and
no,
speak to
wait
me
a
or
second.
any
I
one
can't
of the
hear shit.
representatives. But
Yeah,
I
I
do hope
can't
to hear
really
from you
hear it.
soon and have a great day.
All right. I'm gonna cut that whole thing out because I thought that was somebody else by the phone number, and it's not. We've had this one before. They're looking. Let me see.
Health insurance benefits.
Yeah, it's the AI, Randy, that we had the other week. They're calling for student loan forgiveness now. The first week was health
Oh.
insurance. Now it's student loan forgiveness.
That
Right. I thought
was
somebody else.
That was a pretty sexy, from what I could hear, pretty sexy voice for student loan forgiveness. I thought it was, you and your wife were experimenting, going on Adam and Eve, and that was like hey, I'm glad that you guys are buying our products.
Yeah,
Some THC lube, right?
Yeah.
You
Some
and
THC lube.
Mike pick you up some. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't Huel supposed to send you guys some?
Yeah, Huel was supposed to with the alien dragon dildo that Sarah Starr has, and
Bad
we're going to
dragon.
do a product review. Yeah. Yep. So that's yeah. We were going to put that on YouTube. Travis, my wife and I reviewing alien dragon tentacle dildos.
Oh, wow. I think they'll pull that down immediately, but sure, go for it.
Might get it up for 5 minutes. Wait.
Yeah.
No.
I'll capture
okay.
So can I. Ayo.
Whiskey dick.
Let's whiskey dick. So Travis, you said something earlier that you totally feel Randy at the whiskey dick. Have you had whiskey dick problems in the past?
Dude, that
most of
is
us?
it's my life story, dog. I'm a party boy. I like drinking a lot of things. I like doing a lot of things that make your penis not work. Just saying.
Isn't that fucked up? Yeah. That's like the
Yeah.
ultimate joke that the Lord Savior Jesus Christ played on us.
I was
going
gonna say-
having the most fun.
sure, if you want to go that route of Jesus, who definitely fucked for about like 20 years where we don't know about his life.
Yeah.
But I was going to go more even a Greek, like, divine tragedy, right? Like
Mary Magdalene,
Yeah,
right?
Mary, he was... Dude, Jesus had kids. He was fucking cream pie and Mary Magdalene every other week. But I think in a very,
Jesus
like...
got hit in the head and then became Jesus.
Yeah, I think in a very, like, Greek tragedy, comedy type of sense. Why do the things that make you have, well, so much fun and be, like, aware and, like, social make your dick not work? That's all of them. All of them. Doesn't matter what type of thing it is. It's.
What about cutting out a section of your head so your brain can expand more?
Oh, trepanning?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I mean, you could probably just pour some Blue Chew right in there and... Yeah, I thought about it.
Okay. Well, if you try it and it works out, I'll give it a shot.
That's part of this contest. We both have to do it, dude.
What part of the brain do they remove?
Well, they don't remove...
No, part of the skull. They cut part of the skull out and expose the brain, but put skin over it so that the brain can expand more. Because that's why children learn so much faster, allegedly, is because their brain is expanding.
So that's the modern trepanning, where, I mean, they do that for like terrible concussions where you're bleeding and your brain is expanding and they cut a hole in it. But back in the day, they'd just be like, yeah, you need to be closer to God or gods, whatever they believed in. Let's cut a hole in your head so he can get all up in there and fucking skull fuck you. But yeah, trepanning's existed since at least the Stone Age. It's really fascinating that people just love putting holes in their head.
It's like, who's the first guy to think that's a good idea?
It's probably evolution.
I don't know, dude.
Probably evolution, man.
I mean, maybe someone...
You think
testing out a theory.
Maybe some caveman was legitimately having a concussion, and some dude was like, "Rock, hit your head, fucking make a hole," and he survived. And then they just thought "Oh, that's a good idea. We should just do it to normal ass people."
Yeah, do they even have a conversation?
That should have been
this?
in the Flintstones. Right. Let's bring the Flintstones back and give it a dark edge.
Dude,
That's
I want
the universe.
I want a Flintstones fleshlight, which is basically bestiality. But that's okay, dude.
Okay, well,
it's in the Flintstone universe. That's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. But we also I think we can tell the story of, the hierarchy in America and how, there's billionaires at the top and then everyone else, they're richer than pharaohs.
Oh, yeah.
So
hands down.
Yeah, maybe we talk about that.
What the hell? We were just talking about cutting people's skulls off and making their brains bigger. And you just went into pharaohs and rich... what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm really high, Rim.
Yo, Randy, you into Stargate? Stargate's the best gate.
No, but I'll watch it.
So NFHC, they're all into their Star Trek. They're Trekkie boys. Fuck that shit. It's all about...
I watched Enterprise.
Fuck that shit. It's boring. Watch Stargate. I'm just saying. And I think the billionaires are just fucking... They have a symbiote alien inside them, and they're just controlling us. Stargate fans will know what's going on.
Yeah. I saw the Stargate movie with Ultron in it. And I thought the ending, I didn't like it when Ultron stayed back and we had to go back to the Egypt realm. Well, his friends went back to the Earth realm. Yeah,
dude. But Kurt Russell's kid is dead.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I don't remember that. Yeah, Kurt Russell.
It's all about Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell is the man, dude. Big Trouble in Little China. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all alive, and he's him and his wife have made some very, I want to say controversial conservative opinions. Maybe not to Rem standards, but to Randy and I's standards.
Don't tweet opinions, all right? Just keep your opinions to yourself, everybody. It's not worth it. Not worth it.
Rem, hold on. I don't want to end the show without hearing, and I wrote this down because I wanted to ask you.
Oh.
Because Randy and I are on the show. Your co-host and your guest, what is your opinion on body positivity?
My opinion on body positivity.
Yeah.
Yeah, assholes, you wait to the end of the show.
Yeah.
Okay. I think everybody should be happy in their own skin, right? And I believe we should not shame people for being how they are, whether it's overweight or full of tattoos or piercings or different colors. You know, everybody is who they are and they should love themselves. We should love everybody. However, people should also know there are some health risks associated with some type of body types, many types, right? We shouldn't hide those from them. Right? That's not shaming. That's helping. And it's up to you whether you want to listen to the advice or not. That's it. That's all. But, the body positivity movement is mostly a good thing. Yep.
Hell yeah, dog. I was expecting different, but you surprised me sometimes, sir.
Yeah,
because I think I'm even more strict on it. I'm just saying, dude. Like from a fashion sense, I make content every day, man. I ruin America, dude. Maybe you shouldn't wear a crop top if you're that size, but if you want to, that's your right. That's your right too. I'm just saying that's a fashion no.
Yeah. I might think your clothes look stupid on you, but I'm not wearing them, so I really don't give a shit. Just don't bother me. My whole philosophy in life is leave me alone. That's it. Just leave me alone. Do what you want to do. Be happy.
I feel you, dog. I just wanted your hot take on it.
You need hot takes on anything else? I got a few more minutes to kill. No?
Nah, I think I'm good. Wait, hold on.
Thank God.
All right. I gotta dive into my libertarianism, right?
Yeah.
We do some roast on. Well, do you associate as a libertarian?
I don't.
Who, me?
I thought me. I thought I did, but then the libertarians became a bunch of pussies who don't really do anything, right? And I was like, then I realized, politics is dumb because nothing ever happens unless you're one of the chosen few. So why get your hopes up anyways? Everybody's against us.
It is.
I went to lunch with my mother yesterday, and she and I have some opposing viewpoints on certain things. But I said to her, Ma, you're playing right into it. We're being divided, and I know it sounds crazy, but there's forces at work that are just using anything they can: politics, religion, race, sexuality, and reminding us at every moment that we're divided. And I say this all the time. I say it's too much, but it's true. Back in the 90s, when we were growing up, our differences were our strengths, right? The differences are what brought us together. And now, if you're not the right kind of different, don't talk to me.
Yeah. Okay. We're kind of on the same page because also in the 90s, you could make your breasts as large as you want. Now you're ashamed about it, but also, I mean, you've got two different parties that in America. Sorry, I didn't mean to make the show political, but we do this on the on our show where we talk about some political content. But you've got two parties, and basically the difference between them is one wants to give you nice old cum shot on the face, and the other one wants to come all over your back and just smear it in there. And that's what you've got in America. There's no difference.
They're still fucking.
It's all terrible. Yeah. The world sucks.
It's all terrible.
Yeah.
Yep. And we're duped into believing that it'll be different by voting for somebody else. When no, the whole system needs to be changed.
Nope. The whole system's fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why
you bunch of anarchists.
Midwest.
I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna pencil in Rem Dickman. Or Rich Dickman on the next show.
No. Rich Dickman's not running for anything. You got to run Rem Dickman. You got to get that bottle, boy.
Rem Dickman. Okay. All right, cool.
I vote for myself every year because I can put on my resume ran for president or received presidential votes. Not lying.
But Rich Dickman's a lobbyist. He's in D.C. He's fucking sucking dick. He's making shit work.
Ooh, yeah, easy. Listen, I don't get into much into Rich Dickman and his what he does outside of running the show because it's not.
Yeah, I don't want you to get in trouble with your boss, man.
Yeah,
I mean, I was fascinated by how he started the company, man. He worked for the Mars Candy Corporation.
Yeah,
for 40 years. Doing their training material.
Yep.
And he saved up a bunch of money and
bought a McDonald's.
And that's whenever he started the Rich Dickman
It's a good thing that
Corporation.
he's still alive, or else we'd roast him. I don't know.
Yeah, listen, you'll be the first to know when he does go, all right? But
he's got a goofy son. He's got a goofy son who I think will run the company right into the ground.
Yeah,
he's not ready.
Yeah, careful with that, Randy. That's you're not allowed to say any more than that. But when we first started the Rich Dickman Show, he asked me. I
don't give a shit anymore. All right,
you're getting married. Don't fuck that up. Okay.
Yeah, you got a pension, dude.
Jesus Christ. So
okay. All right.
Easy. When we started the show, he was originally going to host it, and he said, "You know what, Rem, I'm not ready. I don't have my equipment all set up. Can you just take care of it?" That's how I started out as a guest host. Then, he realized he didn't really want to host the show. He just likes having his name on it, and so then I took over full-time duties. So that's how that went, Travis. Pretty good. All right.
Now we know the backstory.
and then
this is like building the Marvel.
And then a bunch of shit happened with co-hosts.
Yeah.
And somehow you got stuck with just Randy showing up every week. And it's like, what the fuck happened?
Executive
like you started with Huel, and now you're down to fucking Randy. Like, how the mighty have fallen.
We'll see what happens in September. Okay, Travis, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We announced the weight loss contest. We talked about your history and your history buffness and roast mortem, and we've got some political stuff going on. And listen, it's like I tell Hot Trimmer Newswave all the time. We're the same. All right, we're the same. Just maybe we see things a little different, but we're the same. Anyways, Travis, thank you. All right, this has been great. Please plug everything that you need to plug. Tell us all the projects you're working on and everything. Dox yourself, if you will, so we can call you.
Thank you for having me on again, guys. I'm a weekly listener. I love the show, and
thank you.
Yeah,
oh, you're sweetie
pie. Yeah, thanks for having me on. Listen to Roast Mortem Cast. I will give a little bit of a spoiler. I'm excited for next week, and if anyone listens to the Rich Dickman Show, they also listen to Roast Mortem. Here you go. Here's a rare moment where we spoiled next week's episode. I'm going to be having Avery from Battles and Banter, and we're going to be doing a little master series on Confederate douchebags. So get excited for that.
Right.
We're talking about some rebel scum.
Please tell me you have George Pickett.
Wow.
Do you have George Pickett listed?
No, we don't have Pickett listed because we didn't want to go too big. These are like obscure assholes. Pickett, I think, could be a full episode in himself, you know?
You know what pissed me off about him was the guy who played him in the movie Gettysburg. I hated Pickett after that. I couldn't stand that.
Dude, Gettysburg is a lost cause fucking... Oh, it's bad. I don't like it. It's okay.
I didn't know it existed.
It's okay because they used reenactors, but yeah, it's a bunch of lost causes. But anyway, listen to Roast Mortem, Kaz. Listen to these guys. And yeah, thanks for having me on.
We got to talk more about that at some point. Now I'm super interested in what all that means, but now we got Travis, Jesus, all the good stuff at the end of the show. Fuck. Randy, say the words, buddy. Let's get the hell out of here. It's enough.
Let's bring this baby home.
Wow, right in there. Yeah.
What was I supposed to say? Hell yeah, dog.
No, not yet. Thank you so much for listening to the Rich Dickman Show.
No, at the end, Rim will say good night, and you'll say see ya, and then I'll say boosh.
Yes, and thank you to Travis for joining us tonight. Roast Mortem Cast. Make sure you check him out. If you like what we do, want to support the show, tell a friend, not call a friend. That's another show. Tell a friend and leave a review on your podcast player of choice. Reviews are awesome. Thank you. And if you like us even more than that, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Rich Dickman. We got a bonus episode up there for me and Randy trying to pick a new theme song. And I got to release this week. I'll be releasing what the hell was it, Randy? Oh, the Connecticut episode of Liquor Fueled from 2014. So that'll be hitting the feeds as well.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. And then starting next month, it's all the Liquor Fueleds, not all of them, but we start the Liquor Fueleds after, post Triple T. So those are extra fun because there's a lot of anger. So check it out, patreon.com/Rich Dickman. Find us online at richdickman.com for all your Rich Dickman needs. Click the merch tab, get yourself some t-shirts. Amazon.com, search Rich Dickman. You'll find yourself the Eat the Rich t-shirt. Yes, when you move into your prepper bunker in the Midwest or on my compound, we'll have plenty of bodies to eat, and we'll have plenty of food.
Take me home, country road.
That's right. You also
to
find
the place
where
our YouTube links. richdickman.com. So
West Virginia.
click the YouTube links.
Mountain Mama.
Subscribe to the channel.
Take me home.
Thank you. All right. Make sure you listen to our friends. All right. I've obviously listened to Roast Mortem Cast every week because that show is great. Listen to our buddies, Crippled Adam and Jesus from Houston. I don't even know Adam anymore. Who Gives a Shit? Check out Who Gives a Shit every week. What the hell, you guys? You guys had a good one. A lot of good episodes in a row over there. You guys are really hitting your stride. So it's good stuff.
My bladder's
And,
Rush
gonna
Limbaugh.
explode.
I really liked him.
Oh God, his bladders. That's right. That's why he wiggles so much.
They did Rush Limbaugh.
I forgot.
And how him and Newt Gingrich ruined America.
Yes.
American politics.
And check out The Biggest Losers at Not For Human Consumption.
But he was
Rich
also
Dickman
really
Show,
funny.
Rich Dickman Show at gmail.com or Rich Dickman Show on Twitter. Executive producer Randy at Sir Zero with an E or Sir Zero with an E at gmail.com. I'm killing time here because we're going to about to end and Travis is peeing. Producer Ryan at Ryan TRDS. My mother at Rem_Mama. I am at Rem Dickman and Randy. If they want to join us live during the show or leave a voicemail, how do they do that?
They're going to want to come to bit.do/TRDS1. That's our Discord. They're going to want to come there Thursday nights between 9:20 and 10 p.m. Eastern is when the show sometimes starts. So it's kind of a range, but you can show up and hop in and wait for us to get started. And you get all the content that the patrons get, but you don't have to pay for it. So that's bit.do/TRDS1. And then you can call and leave us a voicemail at 860-316-4776.
He's getting back. Okay. I was supposed to have Adam jump in. Good job, Randy. We will be back next week. It'll be 170. My God.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're
No,
good. We haven't gotten
I
that
just
part yet. So.
My pee is like basically all my pee is stored in my shaft. It doesn't go to the bladder. It stores
shit.
up, and then if you imagine you kink a hose, that's what happens.
That's amazing. God, when you get old like me, you're going to stand there for 2 minutes waiting for it all to get out. Good night.
Dude, that is happening to me.
This is you, Travis. This is when you say it.
Hard come.
Boosh.
Oh man.
That went better than I expected.
Could have used your Adderall.
Great.
You should just snort lines of Adderall.
What the fuck, Rim?
No, don't do that.
All right, I want to sleep tonight. That's all. I got that ADHD.
Now you just got to listen to my podcast.